Hey guys, so I decided to make this video I've been contemplating for the last couple of weeks now. And this video is based on why it's going to be so difficult for new people coming into trading to be consistently profitable. If you're new here, my name is Sibulele and I'm currently documenting my entire trading journey with as much transparency as possible so that I can keep myself accountable. So if you're new here and you're just getting started with trading, or you're already consistent and experienced with trading, please subscribe to my channel for new videos every single Friday. So guys, I'm very comfortable making this video today. I felt like this is a video that had to be made and the time is perfect right now. And it's crazy because I've been trading now for 6 years, and I've been trading for the past 6 years, and I was trading from the time that traders used to drive around with gold cars. I've been trading since the time when being a trader was almost similar to being a rapper. I've been trading since traders used to create and take old strategies and rename them with new names and selling these type of concepts. I've been trading since trading was a popular thing to do. I've been trading since individuals used to get involved in trading in order for them to fit in. So there's nothing I haven't seen in this industry. I've seen traders come and go. I've seen methodology, strategies. There's no methodology I haven't learned. And there's almost so many mentors and individuals in the industries that I've been actively involved in. So I've seen it all, And this video is actually speaking more about you, what you can do right now, this year. You as somebody that's coming in, taking from my perspective, from what I've seen. And I want to just start off by saying that crucially now, I feel like we're in a time where information is vastly available, right? Information is vastly available to the masses, but I feel like also the amount of focus that is available is very limited, right? So it's the easiest time to be successful, but it's the most difficult time to focus. And that's exactly what I want to tap into this video. And it's crazy because when I was starting out with my trading journey and I was building my trading accounts, no one knew what I was doing. I knew what vision I had and which direction I was moving on to, And therefore, I was able to focus on what I needed to do. Everything that, was involved in my day-to-day basis had very little distractions. I was able to focus on what I needed to do in order to get the results that I wanted, okay? So I feel like we are in a time now with this whole social media and digital age right now where individuals just can't focus, you understand? But this focus that I'm referring to is the focus required in order to be consistently profitable in these markets. I'm going to talk about a various amount of things that are blocking you from getting the desired outcome that you want. And most importantly, what can we do about this? And I'm making this video most importantly because I care about the individuals getting into trading. I feel like this is a great tool. This is a great privilege to be able to trade these financial markets. Of course, there's a pay price to action for everything we do in life. Therefore, the same outcomes you want out of trading should be directly proportionate to the amount of sacrifices you're willing to make, the amount of time and effort you are willing to put in. Because much like school, you need to study, understand the work, master the work before you can actually go ahead and graduate, okay? And I would proudly say that I am a graduate of trading. I've been trading for a couple of years now. I've never given up, Storms have come and passed. I feel like the perfect description of what I can describe, not only my trading journey, but trading journeys of many individuals would be more like us traveling to, let's say we're on a flight, and then the plane crashes on a desert or something, and then us then having to be in a position where we have to walk out of the desert, and I've walked out of the desert. The people that I started with, there's individuals that are extremely talented that quit along the way. And, much like us walking out of the desert right now, people are going to die on the road. And it's just what it is. It's not because they can't. It's just because this is not actually what they actually want. This is not actually what they're looking for, okay? So we are now in a social media age where marketing is at an ultimate right now. Dopamine is what sells. Half-truths and misinformation sells fastest, but returns the hardest right now, okay? Therefore, I feel like the way that trading in general is just being marketed, it's very, unfair to towards not only us as traders that have been trading for a long time, but like to trading as a whole, in terms of it being a gift to individuals, because the trading environment allows a platform where you can operate upon your own rules. The trading environment has no boundaries, no rules. You create your own rules. And I feel like that requires a certain level of confidence from an individual, a certain level of self-esteem, and most importantly, a certain level with regards to your mentality. And one of the things that I really underestimated in individuals in trading is I underestimated the lack of self-esteem. I underestimated the lack of confidence. I underestimated, the amount of fear of failure with individuals getting into the market, and most importantly, I completely underestimated the amount of sacrifice and time that I put into trading, that I put into this craft. But the great thing is, I feel like the exception is that, one, I'm extremely passionate about this, and number two, this is really what I've been wanting from the beginning. I've really been wanting this, and I've been willing to walk through storms, come hell or high water. I never gave up. I'm still on this journey. Obviously, we keep improving. Our goals will differ. Our skill set will constantly improve over time through experience, which is why I'm encouraging individuals to stick to it. Stick to it, guys. It's not going to happen overnight. I know the way trading gets marketed online is it's as if it happens overnight. It's not. People that have been with me in my journey remember me trading for as long as they know me, basically. And with regards to your growth as a trader, obviously, you'll have your own key performance indicators, whether that's the amount of money that you make or how consistent you are going to be, or you can measure your KPI with regards to how comfortable you are and with regards to your confidence while you're trading. Okay, so and I also have my own KPIs that I've been measuring my growth. Therefore, I definitely feel like I've grown a lot over the years. But one of the most important things is that it's definitely going to take time, but do not be discouraged. I know when you're starting out, you're going to be blowing accounts. It's because you don't know what you're doing. You really do not know what you're doing yet. And it's going to take at least a year for you to fully absorb whatever rules or methodology that you are currently following now. And I'd highly encourage that you actually learn from individuals that have not only a passion for trading, but also a passion for helping people. I feel like also the individuals in the industry in general, you guys are looking for the wrong things. You guys are looking for the type of lifestyle the traders are living. You guys are looking for, what is the guy's, how is he living? Where is he living? Instead of looking at the skill, the passion of the individual, and most importantly, his track record, which can be acquired from an individual simply by asking him for his previous trading results or his trading log. Any trader that takes this seriously as a profession should have a trading log. Okay, so guys, I felt like this is a very crucial video to make because I feel like all the things that dictate your success in the industry are traits that we do not possess. In the real world, where we are the only thing that's required of us is hard work, and the trading environment is completely different. You are required to learn a set of rules, stick to those rules until you master them, and then when you execute on the trading environment, you are forced, and most importantly, one of the demands is that the market demands that you have a high level of self-confidence, and most importantly, your mindset is in the right place. I truly believe that one of the reasons that social media presents it as if trading is easy, as if you can go ahead and make a lot of money and walk away into the sunset. Part of the reason they do that, especially to new individuals that have never traded before, is because they understand that there's such a thing as pay price to action. They understand that, number one, that you want success without sacrifice. Number two, you want success without fighting. And those are one of the key motivations behind why social media wrongfully presents to new traders, and that primes them and puts them in the worst position to win. Therefore, they've already failed without them even pursuing trading because their mind is not set the right way in order to succeed, And in the real world, there is no success without sacrifice. There's no success without fighting, and you will need courage in battle. Okay, so one of the things that I feel like, not only in trading but all over the world, that our worship for leisure is being exposed right now, because obviously social media is going to be wrongfully influencing you mentally, which is why you can't succeed, right? And one of the recommendations I recommend, that if you're starting out with trading, get off social media, get your mind right, get your life in focus, get your things behind each other, and most importantly, put yourself in the best position to win. And then when you come back, then you can show the world, what you've accomplished, what you've done, and most importantly, the increments and the successes you've had on a mental perspective, from a approach on the analysis, from an approach on the markets. Okay, and the other thing that's a key thing that I want to mention in this video is this slothful behavior that I'm seeing with new traders that are coming in. And a slothful behavior, indicates laziness. It indicates being sterile. It indicates infertility. All those things that I just described is the description and the only right word I could use for the behavior I'm seeing amongst so many newbies in this industry, and they don't want to put in the work, they don't want to put in the hours, which is a direct reflection of them not being serious about this, which actually shows that this is actually not what they want, and they definitely are looking at the wrong things. So if this is not what you want, definitely look for other things, because you will need passion. You will need to be serious about this if you're gonna make it, especially long term, because the sacrifices required is directly proportionate to the outcomes. And to have a skill, right, such as trading, which a perfect description of trading would be the hardest way to make easy money, right? It's definitely nothing you've ever tried before, because the real world in which you're operating is completely different from the trading environment. Okay, so that's another thing I wanted to mention. And be prepared to work your ass off. Be prepared to put in the hours. Remember, the less work you're putting in on a short-term perspective, the much longer it's going to take to accomplish all your goals, all your outcomes. And that's if that was one thing I could tell myself, and I would kick my ass a little bit, and tell myself or give myself advice, was to be a lot more urgent. I was putting in crazy work, but I wasn't as urgent. And I feel like one of the three main things that prevents most traders is procrastination, fear of failure, and lack of focus. And what I mean with lack of focus is, obviously we have social media distracting us, which I'm advising you guys to get off social media. But the type of focus I'm referring to is having the maturity to throughout the weekend, sometime in the weekend, just write down what you want to accomplish. In closing, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope I got my point across. The real question is, do you have what it takes? And the answer is yes, as long as you're willing to make the required sacrifices and put in the work. I just want to point out the key things that are standing in your way, and I'll be posting every single Friday. And if you have any further questions, please let me know.